If you watch this video until the end, you might become the first wealthy person in your family, as I will teach you very important and valuable things. Let me ask you, do you really want to be successful in life? You can learn to be successful in the same way you learn math, chemistry, or biology. Just as you dedicate yourself to these subjects, you can learn the principles of success. It's important to understand that being successful is different from simply having success. For example, a football player might be very successful in the sport, but his personal life could be a mess. He has success in football, but he is not successful in life. To be successful in life, you must develop in various areas: personal, professional, financial, family, social, and friendships. This is the crucial difference between having success and being successful. So, what are you really seeking? Success in something specific, or to be successful in a complete and comprehensive way? Leave your comment below. If you want to be successful, watch this video until the end, as it contains valuable and practical tips. Let's continue our analysis. You might think that to be successful you need to be born into a wealthy family, but it's not like that. Many successful people had difficult childhoods and faced many challenges. In Brazil, 85% of people who consider themselves successful came from humble families and overcame great difficulties. You are not trapped by your past. Your past is over, but your future is not yet written. You can start changing it today. Understanding this can make a big difference in your life. We humans are the only animals on Earth capable of transcending, that is, starting anew. It doesn't matter where you were born or how you were raised. Tomorrow you can start a new story. This is called transcending. For this, we need to make some significant changes. First, you. Our actions are based on our beliefs, and often these beliefs prevent us from achieving our goals. Let's eliminate beliefs that don't help us evolve and replace them with positive beliefs. We don't need to reinvent the wheel, but to make it spin faster. Someone has already studied successful people and identified the habits they have in common. Do you want to achieve success? First, you need to know where you are starting from. If you don't know, it's almost impossible to achieve the success you seek. Let's evaluate your self-esteem in 5 areas: health, family, finances, professional life, and friendships. For each area, give a score from 1 to 10. Then add these scores and multiply by 2. This will show how much you are using your potential. Let's start with health. If you never get sick, give yourself a 10. If you are always sick, give yourself a 1. Choose the score you think you deserve between 1 and 10. Now, family. How is your relationship with parents, children, siblings, and spouse? If it's perfect, give yourself a 10. If there are problems, give a lower score. Financial life. How is your bank account? If you lose your job today, how long would your current lifestyle last? If you have an emergency fund and are financially well, give a high score. If you are in debt or living on the edge, give a low score. Professional life. If you won $1 million tomorrow, would you continue in the same job? If yes, you are satisfied and can give yourself a 10. If not, give a lower score. Friendships. How many true friends do you have? Are they of quality? If you have friends you can trust, give a high score. If you have few friends or superficial friendships, give a low score. Add the scores of these 5 areas and multiply by 2. This will show how much you are using your potential. For example, if the sum is 35, multiplying by 2 gives you 70. This means you are operating at 70% of your potential. To improve, you need to focus on 3 things. First, develop the ability to visualize what you want. Don't focus on what you don't want. Visualize your goals in detail. Imagine your dream house, for example. The more specific, the better. Second, pay attention to your internal dialogue. This voice in your head can be friendly or critical. If it's negative, say cancel, 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 and replace it with positive thoughts. Let me tell you one more thing. How do you maintain your posture? Go to a shopping mall and observe people. Some will have their necks straight looking ahead, and others with their heads down, looking at the ground. If a king or queen enters a room, even without knowing who they are, you notice they have a majestic posture. What does it mean to have majesty? It means walking straight, as if balancing a book on your head, something taught from childhood. When I keep my body straight, imagining a hook pulling my head up, my neck elongates, my shoulders relax, and I connect with universal wisdom. This improves my self-esteem. To improve my self-esteem, I need to visualize positively, control my internal dialogue, and cancel negative thoughts. We are always imagining things, good or bad. For example, if I say, think of an elephant, you imagine an elephant. And if I say, don't think of a lion, you end up thinking of a lion. This happens because the word don't has no representation in our brain. For example, if a mother says, don't bother your little sister, the child continues to bother because the focus is on the action of bothering. The mother should say, leave your sister alone. Expressing what we want, not what we don't want, is essential. This also applies to internal dialogue. Learn to control this, and this tip will be very useful to you. Now, another important lesson. We are judged by our appearance, by what we say, and how we say it. If someone asks you what you do, the way you respond makes all the difference. Two bricklayers may have different answers. One says, I lay bricks, and the other says, I'm building the largest stadium in the world. Both do the same thing, but with different perspectives. Your appearance is important. If you want a job, dress appropriately. The way you dress for an occasion is crucial. What you say and how you say it is also important. The first impression counts a lot. Think about making a cake. It's not made just with flour, nor just with butter. Success also has several ingredients: self-esteem, communication, goals, attitude, work, and ambition. Together, with patience and persistence, you achieve success. Now, about goals. Turn dreams into goals by setting a date. Saying, one day I will do this, doesn't work because one day doesn't exist on the calendar. Put dates on your dreams so they become real goals. And remember, the importance of the goal is to get you moving, because unexpected things can happen. Diversify your goals. Have financial, professional, social, family, and health goals. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Have clear goals and remember them every day. The Japanese use a doll called daruma to remember their goals, painting one eye when they set a goal and the other when they achieve it. Your attitude in life makes a big difference. Sometimes we don't realize our own limits. Changing the way you think can open new possibilities. Don't worry about what others think of you. Live your own life, not others. Maintaining a positive and optimistic attitude is essential for success in any endeavor. For example, when you dedicate yourself to a task, visualize and believe that everything will work out. If you start thinking about defeat, the chances of failure increase significantly. The team that enters the field thinking they will lose actually loses because the negative mindset affects performance. Therefore, when starting a project, put all your energy into it, firmly believing that it will work out and the chances of success will be much greater. I want to convey an important message. Pay close attention. Our problems can be our best allies. You may not know it, but a problem has the potential to transform your life in unimaginable ways. Lost your job? This may be the chance to become an entrepreneur and follow a new path. It is not what happens in your life that defines your future, but how you react and what you do with the situations you face. I have self-confidence, effective communication, a positive attitude, ambition, clear goals, hard work, and a life mission. We have 24 hours in a day. If we sleep 8 hours, we have 16 hours left. Much of that time is dedicated to work, right? If you are involved in something you don't like, you are wasting a significant part of your life. Choose something that brings you satisfaction and work on something you really like and feel fulfilled with. People who work, seek self-fulfillment, good pay, and growth opportunities. If you are in a company that pays poorly, you probably won't stay there for long. If the company pays well but doesn't bring personal satisfaction, you will eventually get tired. If there are no promotions and incentives, it makes sense to look for something better that values your potential. This is fundamental for professional fulfillment. Ideally, one day, work for yourself. Even working for a company, you are always working for yourself, improving your skills and knowledge. When you improve yourself, you are investing in yourself. If you leave the company one day, you will take that improvement and accumulated experience with you. Napoleon Hill studied millionaires and concluded that 85% of them, before getting rich, worked for someone else. But they worked as if the company was theirs, giving their best, managing resources as if they were their own, and managing with care and responsibility. When they opened their own companies, they already knew what it was like to be an owner. Most employees think, I am just an employee here. I won't make an effort. When I have my own company, then I will dedicate myself. But during this period as an employee, they miss the valuable opportunity to learn how to be business owners. Therefore, you always work for yourself. What is lacking is ambition and a long-term vision. Do you know what Kaizen is? In Japan, Kaizen means continuous improvement. Today, better than yesterday. Tomorrow, better than today. In 1945, Hiroshima and Nagasaki were destroyed. Today, Japan is among the top 5 countries in the world. This is due to the Kaizen philosophy, the relentless pursuit of improvement. When you say, I don't want anything more in life, I say, it's time for you to die, because we are here to learn and continuously evolve. When you die and reach the other side, they will ask you 3 questions. The first, what did you learn? The second, how was your passage on planet Earth? The third, and most important, did you contribute more than you cost? Before going to sleep, ask yourself, today, did I contribute more than I cost? And this today accumulates day after day. It is important to consider this for a meaningful and fulfilling life. Life is a sequence of hellos and goodbyes. To give the next hello, you have to say goodbye. The big hello in your life was when you arrived on planet Earth. You arrived crying. Everyone was smiling. I hope that when you leave, the opposite happens, that you leave smiling because you fulfilled your mission, and those who stay here cry because of your departure. You need to learn to work with high self-esteem, effective communication, clear goals, a positive attitude, hard work and ambition. What distinguishes the professional from the amateur is patience and persistence. Focus on your strengths, and they will make the weaknesses disappear. This is the big secret. If you are not prepared, it is useless for me to offer you 20,000 euros a month to teach German in Germany if you don't speak German. When you are prepared and the opportunity arises, people call it luck. Luck is the opportunity coming, and you being prepared to seize it. Your luck is built by you. Be prepared when the big opportunity comes. If you watch the video until now, comment, "This is the secret of life." This will show that you watched the entire video and that you are persistent and patient. You are closer to success than those who stopped halfway. Now, if you want to further increase your knowledge, another video is appearing on your screen where I teach how to go from poverty to wealth. Click on it and watch it now.